Bruh, really? Do you really got a problem? Bruh, really? You really got a problem with someone's hobby? Bruh, why do you do that stuff? Dude, don't you? You're an adult. What the heck are you doing? Bruh, act like an adult. Quit acting like a little kid. Bruh, come on. Let's get this video started. Catch 'em all. So, welcome back to my channel, Infernal Shard 1 for the win. So, as you guys can, pretty much tell with, the games right there and the games, right over here, you could pretty much tell that when it comes to gaming, I am one of the best. I'm a gamer no matter what the odds are. And it's really strange because you got people out there that truthfully, honestly thinks that because they have a completely different hobby, they truthfully think that your hobby, what you like doing, that's something they don't like, they try to be stupid and they try to call you out on it. And I've actually had it. I've had this multiple times to where, I've had several people actually, get mad and they get so freaking irritated for absolutely no reason. And I've actually gotten from people came after me about, and they've asked me, they're like, bruh, why do you play video games? Dude, don't you know how to grow up? Bruh, that stuff's old. Aren't you a grown man? Bruh, that's for kids. That's not for an adults. Gaming is for everyone. Gaming is not just for a certain age of people, like young kids, and it's not also for just that kind of generation of people. Gaming is a big hobby that is across the world, that is literally for everybody that is on this planet. And what I normally do is, if somebody's got a problem with me, that because I play games on my spare time, it's understandable if you're somebody that doesn't act like a doll and doesn't do their responsibilities. Let's say this isn't a one-bedroom apartment that I'm living in. This is my living room. Back there is my bedroom right there, where you see the light coming through that little hall. And I make sure that all of my bills and everything that comes first is completely taken care of, no matter what the odds are, because this is my life. And I will continue to do what's important until, when we get all the responsibilities done. That stuff comes second. So when all the responsibilities are done, then I can then relax and enjoy gaming. But in some people's minds, they literally think that gaming is only for certain age people and a certain generation of people, and it's really not. Gaming is literally for everybody all over the world, and it's one of the most impressive hobbies to ever have. And I'm telling you, ever since I started, gaming has gotten really, really amazing. Well, beside of the fact that we got greedy companies out there now, companies like Activision, Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar. You also got the worst one, which is EA. Ubisoft is starting to come up there a little bit, but they're not quite there just yet, but they're catching up. And quite a few other companies that I can't think of off my mind. Besides of the fact that you gotten all these companies that are getting greedy, gaming is really changed a lot since like the last 3-4 generations. When you had the PlayStation 1, and then you had the PlayStation 2 and original Xbox, then the PlayStation 3 and 360, Xbox 360, then PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and now PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. That's literally, like, gaming has evolved ever since the very first PlayStation and the very first Xbox, even though PlayStation had a head start with the PS1. But you get my point. Gaming has changed quite a lot since the first PlayStation and then the PlayStation 2 and original Xbox. Like, even still with the, like I mentioned on my previous video from last night, the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X are still really, really impressive pieces of tech that we still have today. And I'm telling you, man, oh man, like, when I got a 360 back in, like, late 2012, and then it came fall that next year, 2013, and I had a 32-inch HD TV, and I was still playing with the AV cables that you would get with the PS3 and 360 before HDMI took completely over with the PS4 and Xbox One. But the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, HDMI was just an extra option for you. I'm telling you, when I changed my 360 and I started to plug in an HDMI instead of the regular AV cables, it was a humongous difference. And I was like, whoa, there is no freaking way that games look like this. And the game that really got me into doing that was actually Minecraft, because if you did not play Minecraft in HD, which it was kind of like really stupid back then, but if you did not have HD as like your main like audio and like picture quality like sort of thing, you could not play 2-player or, you know, co-op or whatever 2-player split screen on Minecraft on the 360. You can only play 1-player. But if you had an HDMI plugged in and that's what you were playing through, then you could have a 2-player split screen, which I think was kind of stupid back then. But that's what changed me into playing an HDMI. And I'm telling you, as soon as I got that plugged in, I was like, whoa. Like, I was literally mind blown of how amazing and crisp that I was like, dude, there's no way gaming can look any better than this. Well, it actually did get better. And it surprised me a lot more. Now, in late 2017, I actually got a PlayStation 4 Pro. Well, I technically bought a 4K, like decent TV, like a sharp 43-inch at the time. It didn't have HDR or nothing, right? But I was still playing on the OG PS4, like, well, technically slim PS4, but it's still technically the original with the same, like, hardware specs in it. I was like, dude, this TV is literally incredible. Like, oh my gosh, like, colors would pop up, like, it was so incredible. Then a few months later, I get to the PS4 Pro, and then I was just like, whoa, dang, games look even more sharp. And I'm telling you, like, games looked absolutely sharp, especially on the PS4 Pro. But then just 6 months later, it was, well, 3 months later, it was the Xbox One X first came out 3 months after I got the PS4 Pro. But it was 3 months later on after the One X launched that I got myself an Xbox One X. And and then it was even better. And then true 4K visuals, and I was just like, bruh, there's no way games can look any better than this. Like, there's just no way. I was like, 4K has to be it. But I actually still kind of believe that to this day. But 8K might actually look better. But I do believe that if you go above 8K, you're not going to start telling hardly a difference at all. Because 4K wasn't as a big jump as going from standard definition to high definition, HD. But going from HD, full HD to full 4K, Ultra HD, it was still a decent big step up, and I was still impressed. So, gaming as a hobby is, there's millions of people out there that love doing this. And, like, as you can tell, I actually do love gaming. I got PlayStation 2 and original Xbox games, like, right here. And then right there, I got PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 games. My PlayStation 4 and Xbox One games are on my shelf that's in my bedroom right there. But gaming has really done a lot. Gaming is one of the most funnest things. So if you are a person, and I'm not calling like anybody out or anything like that, and I'm sorry that if you think that way, but like literally, if you really like play video games, like say like that's all you do, you don't work, you don't have your own like place, like I got and this and that, and you just stay home and that's all you do, then you do need to get a life, like completely. But if you're somebody like me who does love doing this for a hobby, but has everything as their responsibilities first, then do not let people run you over because gaming is a hobby that you like. You choose what you like and what you want to do and just stick with it. There's going to be at least one person in your lifetime, well, in everyone's lifetime, that is not going to like them and that's going to have a problem with them no matter what they like. I mean, gaming's not the only thing that a lot of people have problems with. There's people that spend their hard-earned money and they go travel the world and everybody's like, bruh, why do you waste so much money on traveling? Bro, like, why don't you have a family? Bruh, like, you travel so much, like, why? Why waste all that money? That's like a kid. Everybody's got families, why don't you? No matter what the odds are, what you like doing as a hobby, whether if it's gaming or traveling the world and exploring, which that's something I really like doing too. I do quite every once in a good while with a friend or whatever. But no matter what your odds are, what you like doing for fun as a hobby, there's always going to be one person in your life that is going to like they're just going to be rude and they're going to be mean and they're just going to, you know, say that like, bro, like, why you act like a kid for doing that? There's just always going to be one person that will have a problem, whatever your hobby is. That's just how this whole world works, and that's just how life works. So, other than that, I've had quite a bit of people that got mad at me about gaming, and they've tried to tell me that, like, bro, like, I should quit, I should act like a man, and blah, 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 this, and blah, 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 that. Well, the thing is I don't let people get to me, especially for what I like. This is what I like, and they got a problem, I'll just be like, alright, my bad, I'll try to work up next time. And then just ignore them and be like, yep, I lied. And just let it go. So, other than that, don't let people run you over, especially with what you like doing, especially as a hobby. It doesn't matter if you love video games, you love traveling the world, you love having a farm and taking care of animals, don't let nobody run you over. Your life is your life, and that's how it should be. This is Infernal Shard 1 for the win signing out. Make sure to hit the like button and comment down below, and subscribe for those of you that are new to the channel. Turn on notifications so you will be notified with each new video being uploaded. And like I said, comment down below of your thoughts of the video. So rate, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next video.